Alright, I got a little confession to make. I actually messed up a little bit. I recorded this whole video, meaning this video that you're watching right now, without my microphone being plugged in. So if the audio quality is kind of, I'm sorry. We all make mistakes at some point. Let's just get to the video.
Bolo!
What is good, you guys? It's your boy Bolo. Before we get started, make sure you guys like, make sure you guys subscribe, make sure you guys comment, and make sure you guys turn on those post notifications so you will know the next time I have another video available. And today we're going to be talking about the Magellan 2 VST AUV3 plugin, and I'm going to be using it on Beatmaker 3. I was about to use it on Cubase's, but I'm more familiar with Beatmaker 3, so I'm just going to keep it standard. But the Magellan 2 is actually a very good plugin. It's from the company Yoneq, something like that. But they make very good plugins. I actually have 3 of their VSTs, and this one right here by far is one of the best ones. I see why it was so hyped up when everybody's seen that it was on sale a couple months ago. So I went ahead and got it, and I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a very, very dope plugin. Let's go ahead and look at some of the features, and I'm gonna play a beat with it. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right, so I got the Magellan 2 plugin pulled up right now in Beatmaker 3, and I actually have a patch that I already pulled up, and I'm gonna show you guys some of the great features about this particular plugin. Now, it's not necessarily about the sounds, because the sounds are okay, they're pretty cool, but it's about some of the internal things that are built inside this plugin that I really like. Now, one of the things that I actually like is, of course, how the layout is, and let me move this out the way. As you can see, it's just a basic standard layout. Has the oscillator, the filter, the FM and the amp, the LFO1, LFO2, the envelope, the control, the XY control. It has a arpeggiator, and it has a chord mode, which the chord maker mode is actually very good. But let's go ahead and talk about some of the other things. You have a sequencer in here. So the sequencer mode is actually pretty cool. If I actually turn this on and I add in a sequence, and I load that up, you can go ahead and just like make your own sequences and stuff in here, and it comes with a few of the preloaded ones. It's cool. I don't really use it, but one thing I really like about this plugin is the actual effects that come with this plugin. As you can see, this thing is loaded with effects all the way down from a compressor, chorus, a harmonic booster, bit thing going on with it. You have a flanger, phaser, chorus, expander, reverb, delay. Has a lot of good stuff in here, and you can just go through all of these, and it's just super dope to see all of these different things on here. It has a thing called the spawn on here, where you can go into the plugin and you can click different ones on here. I like to randomize mine, so I click it on, and then put it on different modes, and then you can just kind of just play it. And as you can hear, yeah, it can get real weird, but let me get out of that. But yeah, let's get back to the synth page. As you can see, we have the oscillator, the filter, and all the other good stuff. But let's get to the chord mode right here, and this is what makes this plugin really dope. I love how the chord mode in here, actually, you can play some of the chords on here with just pressing one key on your keyboard, but they're not the cheesy ones. So when you play something on here, like say for instance, let's go to chord maker, and then we select a major scale, and let's just work in the key of C, since everybody knows how to play the white keys, right? So let's go ahead and play C. And they sound really good. Now the good thing about this is you can actually see what you're playing. So every single last one of these scales right here, or chords, as you can see these highlighted, those let you know that you're playing the right note. So C is a part of the C major scale, D, E, F, G, A, B. So at the end of the day, you can actually see what you're playing. So we're going to go to C sharp. Let's say we want to go a C sharp major scale. C is actually in that scale. C sharp is D sharp, F, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp. So all of these notes are in the scale, so you'll pretty much know how to play the scales, and you can actually teach yourself these scales just by looking right here on the screen. It'll tell you which notes actually are a part of a different scale. So let's play that. As you can see, you can do so much stuff with this chord maker on here. I could talk for a long time about some other stuff on here, but this is the stuff that I use most of the time. This thing is super, super dope, super rock solid. I didn't have any crashes or anything with it. So when you pull this thing up, you know you're going to get the sound that you get, and it's going to sound pretty damn good. Let's go ahead and try to make a quick beat with it. I'm going to come up with a quick melody. We're going to add some drums to it and see what we can come up with. So let's get started now. All right, so I got a quick loop in here right now, and this is what I came up with. And so here are the sounds individually so you guys can see what I did with the Magellan plugin. So this is the first sound. Here's the second sound. Here's the third sound. And here's the fourth sound. So that's what I use to make that little simple loop right there. So now let's add in some drums and let's get this thing rocking. So let's go ahead and open up a new track. Let's go into this folder, go into imports, go into drum kits, Bolo 2020 kit. Let's go ahead and put a clap in here. All right, let's go ahead and add in the hi-hat. All right, sounds pretty cool. Let's go ahead and add a bass in it. All right, sounds good. So let's go ahead and add like a snare to that clap just to give it a little bit more beat to it. All right, sounds good. So now let's go ahead and add a kick drum to this beat, and I think that should be it for this one for right now. I might add some more stuff to it later on, but for tutorial purposes, we'll just leave it right here. All right, sounding pretty cool to me. Let's go ahead and play the whole thing out and just see how the 8-bar loop sounds. All right, so it's the end of the video. I got the mic working. So let's go ahead and listen to the entire beat. I did a nice little mix on it. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope you guys learned something from it. I definitely have learned something. Plug in the mic, listen to the beat. Now, peace out.
Bolo.